A Greg Nice, a Greg NICE, driving them bass so we rock for a fee, not for free. Maybe I do it for charity. What's up, great people? Shout out to Gangstar, Do It featuring Greg Nice, Smooth B. It's your man, Soapbox Rhaq, in the house on day 41 of releasing mediocrity. Man, feel good to be here. Feels great to be here. Feels excellent to be here to enjoy this great sunny day out here because the sun is shining on the inside as well on the outside. Today, I want to talk to you about day 3 of defeating negativity, right? Negativity is, man, it's always coming at us, you know. Like every single moment it's coming at us, great people. Yesterday I talked about how to meditate through and, you know, find that still space, how to breathe through your negativity, right? Sometimes even that doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you just gotta completely, just totally separate. You gotta have some me time, think about things. You gotta contemplate some things sometimes because it's difficult because negativity is all around us, especially if you live in a negative environment where, you know, inner city type things happen, you know, with drug pushing, and you got drug addicts all around us. You got alcoholics all around us. You have people who are not living to their fullest potential all around you. And so usually what people will do in that environment is that they will start blaming. They'll start, you know, talking about, oh, such and such did such and such, and, you know, then it's all this malarkey, and it's nothing that's progressive in a negative environment. So if you have negative people around you, the best thing you gotta do, man, you gotta know how to separate. When you can't separate initially, and you gotta find that soft spot, that area where you can go into where you could just be like, man, this is my solace, my place of peace. And you go and you do that, and then you sit and you quiet yourself, you get into you. And when you start to, you know, douse that flame of negativity, because we can't fight fire with fire, people. That just adds more fire. You know, you fight fire with water, you fight fire with dirt, which would be the earth, and you fight fire with air, you know, unless you're flaming, you're fanning the flames to get bigger, you know. But we really want to separate ourselves from a negative environment. The negativity is going to always find us because, I mean, we live in a world where there's so much externalism and everything's going on at the same time. You know, cars always going down the street. Potentially you can see a car accident. Not that you want to see that, but you potentially could see that. Dogs are barking, you know, ravagely at someone. You know, there's always going to be some form of negativity around it. But when you change this part of you, you change your mindset, you change your environment, you change the people you're around, and then you start doing things that are in a progressive manner, you won't experience a lot of those negative effects that most people tend to get a lot of times in their life. Like yesterday I talked about, you know, meditating, deep breathing. Yoga happens to be something very excellent to remove negativity out of our lives, because yoga is the way of stretching ourselves, but it's also a way of like connecting with our body. And when the body is tense, it's hard to connect. And when the body cannot be connected, it's hard to focus because you have stresses all throughout your body. And so the best way that one can release all of that negativity, because that's what stress is negativity. I mean, negativity is stress. So we release all of that by stretching and being limber and to flow with the flow instead of being resistant to the flow. And so being that, you know, we are human beings and we all, you know, merge amongst one another, the best thing we could do is find that quiet space for ourselves. I remember when I was going through my ordeal, a friend of mine, she asked me to house sit, and while she was going out of town. And it's the first time in like 4+ years that I got to spend time with me. And when I experienced that, man, I got to do my stretching, my yoga. It wasn't all this chit chatter going on. I got to hear nothing except me think. And then that was the first of a wave of opportunity for me to say, okay, this is what I want in my life. This is how I'm gonna do it. I got the chance to think properly. And as long as you don't have that place of solace, that quiet time, if you go to the library, you can find it. Because in the library, for 9 times out of 10, it's quiet. If that's where you gotta go to find it, go there. I'm telling you, people, you're gonna love yourself even more, because I'm telling you, love comes out of peace. Belief comes out of peace. Action comes from peace of mind. And when you put those things together, that's when you start to move and mold your life the way you want it to go. This your man Soapbox Rhaq, day 41. We letting it all go, releasing all type of mediocrity. We're defeating all kind of negativity. I'm gonna be back tomorrow on day 42 with y'all. I love y'all. Continue to like, continue to subscribe, continue to share, continue to comment. I appreciate all forms of communication. We'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Deuces.